morning and welcome to another episode of the Time Pressured Extreme Day Hiker. Today we're back in Shining Rock again and we're going to head up to the Shining Rock Wilderness from the Big East Fork parking area. We're going to ascend the old Butt Knob Trail, which goes up Chestnut Ridge. It's a very steep climb, and then we're going to come back along the Shining Creek Trail, which follows the stream down, a lot of water, and it's very pretty. It's prime colors right now for the trees, and as usual, it's myself and Stella, and let's see how it goes. Thanks. So looking at the map, here's the Big East Fork parking area, and we're going to go down the trail a bit and connect up with the old Butt Knob Trail, which has a steep ascent. You can see the topographical markings there. And we're going to go past Dog Loser Knob and hopefully not lose our dog up to Shining Rock, and we're going to come back by the Shining Creek Trail back to the parking lot. Okay, a fast 4 minutes and 45 seconds in. There's a fork in the trail here, and we want to go off to the right where Stella's going. She knows the way. It's very typical in the Shining Rock area to have a lot of false trails. Here we are, just another couple minutes in, and you can see that straight ahead there's a false trail. Somebody put some sticks here to guide you away from it, but the real trail, unfortunately, goes way up here to the right. And about 14 minutes in, we come to a unmarked intersection. The trail wants to go straight off ahead, and that's the Shining Creek Trail. If we veer off to the right here up into the woods, this is the old Butt Knob Trail. And it's not a pretty thing. There's no water on this trail, so make sure you're packing in enough water. 27 minutes in, the trail has flattened out a little bit. We're still heading northwest. It's 35 minutes in, and just for the record, that little flattened out area didn't last very long. We're still going straight uphill. It's kind of misty. Not a whole lot to see today. And the fun continues here. At least Stella's having a good time. This old horseshoe turnaround here, I think, is old Butt Knob, which means we're making some progress and we're done heading northwest. Okay, the trail has leveled out and we're heading northwest at the moment, so I think that we're heading towards Beach Spring Gap right now. And the sudden change to blueberries, rhododendrons, and mountain laurels means we're getting really close to Shining Rock now. When you finally reach Shining Rock area proper, you're coming on up to a little bit of a clearing, and you're going to see all kinds of trails which don't really go many places. There's a trail heading off southeast, there's a trail heading off south, and a trail heading kind of southeast. We're going to take the southwest trail. Only trail that's not blocked off. About 2 hours in right now. Beautiful red leaf covered path here. And this is the trail we just came off of into a clearing. That's heading off onto the old Butt Knob Trail. There's also several other ways you can go here. You can go off heading north from there. It takes you to a nice open grassy area where you can camp. But that's about it. Well, 2 hours and 33 minutes, and here we are looking out on the top of Shining Rock at a nice misty fall day. Not much visibility, but it's beautiful. And you know what I say, if you can make a small white dog happy, it's a good day. You coming up? You coming? Okay, stay there. So now we're going to head on to Shining Rock Crossing down by the spring, and we're going to maybe have a snack and head out down Shining Creek Trail, go back home. And 2 hours and 42 minutes, and we find ourselves once again at the crossing in the middle here of Shining Rock, and it's nice and warm. On the other hand, Stella and I are cold and wet because walking through those blueberry bushes and such, even on a hot summer day, you seem to find yourself soaking wet, and this is no exception. Here we are at the spring, which is the only reliable source of water in Shining Rock, and there's not much left of it in October. It's been a really dry year, but there's plenty of water. And here we are about 3 hours into the hike, and we're at the steps going down to the Shining Creek Trail, and we're going to be on our way homeward. Let's go, Stella. And here's a cute little man-made bridge. These can be very slippery. You want to be very careful going across these. Another little spring. It's just always amazing to me that these little springs all come together and make a huge river down at the bottom. The Shining Creek Trail is a rocky trail, but it's got a really good feel to it. It's one of my favorite trails in Shining Rock. This is one of my favorite landmarks on the trail, this big square table rock. I've seen messages to other hikers left here, and various piles of rocks in different configurations, meaning that people were here. It's just a friendly place to come across. Stella! There's still the last bit of wildflowers on the trail, and with a little bit of moisture we've had, we've got some mushroom activity as well. Stella's on the hunt for something here. Not so lucky today, Stella. We'll have to try again another time, because I'm the time-pressured extreme day hiker, and I have to get moving on. It really gets beautiful down near the bottom here. So this is the creek at Daniel's Cove. Now usually it's a bit more impressive than this, but it has been a dry summer, and it's still flowing, but it's a little easier to cross right now. And here we are, coming on the trail back up to Chestnut Ridge, and that means our circle is complete, and we'll just finish hiking out now. Okay, so that last section took 1 hour and 46 minutes to get down Shining Creek Path, taking our total to 4 hours and 46 minutes, including a little lunch break there today. So that's not bad for a hike that covered 3 mountain peaks, Old Butt Knob, Dog Loser Knob, and Shining Rock. So that's all for this episode of The Time Pressured Extreme Day Hiker. Tune in next time. Bye!